Hello.
You.
Hello,
Oh,
good
hola,
morning,
Jesus.
everyone.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
Good lunch.
Nice. Okay, so does any one of you were in the last week office hours on Tuesday?
I
No?
wasn't.
Okay. Okay. So just before we proceed, I just want to tell you that last week we have a little problem because my Zoom account is a free account. So we had the 40 minutes problem. So we already addressed that, and we will have a new link for the Zoom meetings. This is on an upgraded account, so we won't have any limits. So after this meeting, probably the link will be updated in the calendar, just so you keep it in mind. And also due to that, uh, for today's meeting, once we reach the 40 minutes mark, Uh, I'm going to put you the link of the new meeting in the chat so we can move there for the last 20 minutes.
I have paid. Why don't you just make me the host before it ends, and then it'll just be on my account. And then we don't have to skip and re-enter and do all that. I do that with people all the time.
Okay, to be honest, I don't use Zoom too much. So if I give you the
It's
host,
two steps. Yeah, you just go into participants, click on my name on the three dots. Um, if you make me the host, it just means we can be on forever, and then you're still co-host or whatever. And then we don't have to do that. I do that for my clients all the
oh, good to know that. Okay,
time.
then we can apply that for this meeting and moving on, we will have the new link. That's excellent.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you very much. Uh, okay, so um, as always, we'll host an Ask Me Anything type of session. So I don't know if you have any pending question you have right now. Yes, Cindy?
Yes. Hi, everyone. I'm calling in from Washington, D.C., just for point of reference. So a question I have is on, I'm in EPM right now, and we're just doing, I'm, kind of thinking about the onboarding process and so on. So a question I have is, I have a sales page um, on my own website. I have a sales page. And then I also, on the Xperiencify site, there's the sales page, a course sales page for a particular course. And then on Go Plus, there's also the landing page or the a sales page. So I'm kind of wondering, just on the back end of things, um, can you tell me where the activity, like the emails that are generated by the actions that people are taking on the back end, can you tell me, is that, I know those are triggered by tags or whatever on the back end, but are the emails coming out of Go Plus, or are they coming, where are they coming from?
It depends on where did you set the automations. If you set the automations in Go Plus, it will go from Go Plus. If you set the automation in XP, it will come from XP.
Okay, so you can, so essentially you can create, we don't need to be using our Go Plus. So, okay, so the second question then I would have is, when they're purchasing something, so we need, to put into the Stripe account. I couldn't find on Xperiencify any link to Stripe or anything like that. So do we need Go Plus to process all those?
Oh, okay. So, no, you can link your Stripe account in XP. You just have to go to the account menu. Right now, are you in your XP account?
Yes. Hang on.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you go to account and then in the tab advanced, you should see the option to connect your Stripe account.
Okay.
There
Okay,
you
so
just have to put your email, your Stripe email, and that should be it.
okay. So we can do everything just in Xperiencify. We don't necessarily need to use Go Plus. I mean, I know there's lots of advantages and blah blah blah, but we can, if we want to just have that little, all of that happening in Xperiencify, we can.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. I'll go and look at that and ask any other questions, but I'll let others ask questions.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Okay, so you're very welcome. And you have your hand raised, Lucia?
Okay, so I have all my stuff built, but I am still apparently dumb as a bag of hammers about literally just setting up the name of my academy. Can I please share my screen?
Sure.
Because I am. Okay, wait one second. Get myself into my stuff. And let's see with the stuff. Here we go. Okay. So eventually I figured out that I need a subdomain because I am not on Cloudflare. That seems to be the universal thing. So my academy, Brave Stages 360, I made the little subdomain you can see here. BS 360 is my subdomain. I entered in my DNS stuff. My cat's going to lay on my computer. It could go badly. I I don't know what's supposed to happen when I click check DNS. Like I click it and nothing happens, obviously. Um, I did do the DNS on GoDaddy, but I don't know what I'm waiting for. And then I got my AWS thing for the email situation for Amazon. Um, GoDaddy doesn't like most of these. I don't know if I meant to put all 5 in or just some of them. And then I put them all 5 in, and half of them got rejected by GoDaddy. So I
Okay.
don't know how to get out of this. I can't say, like, XP tells me to call GoDaddy. GoDaddy tells me to call XP.
Okay. And you say GoDaddy tells you to go to XP for the domain, for the email, or for
For
both?
the as for assistance, because when I put all
Oh,
these need to move a cat. When I put all these things into the DNS, these 3 CNAMEs and the 2 TXTs, GoDaddy rejects a lot of them. Like I get red, like it won't accept them. Like you try and save them and 3 of them don't work, and I don't know. So to simplify, let me start with one question. Am I meant to insert all 5 of these into my DNS?
yes.
Okay, that's good. Now, each time I've tried that, GoDaddy rejects at least 2. So I don't really know what to do because GoDaddy says you need to call XP, and XP tells I keep calling support, and they're like, "Oh, you need to go to GoDaddy. That's not our problem." So it is a problem because I would like to launch my program. I've paid for it. I don't know what to do, and I don't know what I'm waiting for up here. The
Okay.
check.
How long ago did you set the domain?
Mm, Saturday
Saturday. Okay.
should be long enough. They said 48 hours.
Yeah. 48 hours. Yeah. Okay. And by any chance, can you show the CNAME record in GoDaddy? Of domain.
Bear with me. Take me a second to get over there. And then it has to send my phone a link. Hold on, one sec. Okay, so when I go to the domain, what would you like to look at?
The one from the domain, the B360.
I'm in there right now, as you can see. See, raised edge 360.
Yes.
And then I go down and I had entered some of them. I'm just showing you the rest. So the TXTs, you can, yeah, so it didn't accept them when I entered them clearly.
Okay, can you go to the previous page?
Mhm.
Yeah, the first one. And I think it's until the bottom. There you go. The one that says CNAME www.b360.experiencify.io. Okay, so can you go back to XP?
So GoDaddy didn't know how to make this go. He kept giving me options, and I finally just typed in BS 360 because it just wouldn't work. Like, just you can't just enter this in cname.experience.io. It does GoDaddy doesn't accept that. So I just put in this bs360.experiencify.io, um, and it took it. So what's supposed to be there?
Okay, can you try to edit it?
Yeah.
Okay, and can you put the BS360 in the name?
I was 4 hours at this on the weekend. Save it like that?
Okay. And can you change the BS360 in the value for CNAME? I just want to see what happens. I guess this
And
is
we'll
was the
tell.
first thing you do, but I just
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
see it.
that's all
Okay,
right.
click
I don't.
save, click continue and verify.
Hold on. I'm super secure, so hold on. Hmm.
Uh,
So,
Try to click check
uh,
again right there in the
yeah,
XP.
I don't know if it'll be that quick. I think we're in the 48-hour zone again.
Yeah, probably. Okay,
But
so
that's,
the
you think
DNS
that's the way it
record.
was meant to be? Sorry to interrupt you. I didn't mean to talk over you.
Oh,
You think
don't
that's
worry.
the way it's supposed to be?
Yeah, that's how the DNS record has to be set. So
Okay.
not sure why you receive an error message before, but it
Well,
looks
I
like
didn't
it
have it
was
that way, so obviously it
oh,
was a mistake, but I couldn't get
oh
help from
okay.
anywhere, not XP or GoDaddy. So I was just, throwing spaghetti at the wall.
Oh,
So
okay.
trying to, that's why I came today, because I'm a month trying to do this. I'm very angry and frustrated. So, um, domain verification status pending. I don't know what that's depending on. Do you? Is that the DNS thing?
Yes.
And then, so I got my success. I clicked on the AWS thing, so I got that done at least. But now we're down here with all this on the email stuff, and that's what was getting rejected, all this stuff. But maybe now that we've rectified that other issue, I could put it in. So does this go, all this stuff goes, I have to add all this stuff to the DNS on the domain?
Correct.
Okay, I'll double check it and try it again.
Perfect.
I won't
Okay,
bother, I won't
so
bother doing it in front of the class here because that's a waste of everybody's time, but I'll give it a go while everybody else is talking.
okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Excellent. You're very welcome. Doreen, you have your hand raised.
Hi, how are
You can
you?
go ahead. Good.
Um, I'm checking in about the phone number thing for SMS. Um, Now I think I purchased a phone number through Go Plus, and now will that number work with Xperiencify, or do I have to
Hmm.
purchase a number from Xperiencify instead?
Okay, if you purchase a number for Go Plus, as long as your SMS are set up in Go Plus, it will work.
Okay.
But for the SMS that you put in the automations in XP, it won't because the Go Plus number is for Go Plus, and there's a way to get a number for XP. If you go to the inbox
Okay.
menu in your left bar, you will see that there's a two-way SMS rental plan.
Mhm.
You decide in which platform you have your number, but in the platform you purchase the number, you have to use the SMS in that platform.
Okay, thank you. So now, if I delete this number from my account, does that in Go Plus, does that mean that they won't charge me monthly, or do I have to do another step?
You mean if you cancel it, or what do you mean?
It's sitting here, and it says my options are edit configuration, delete number, and phone number info. So I want to now get this out of my system and not pay for two numbers. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I need to go to
Okay.
Xperiencify to get a number.
Mm, okay. In that case, yes, you can delete it, but will still advise you to reach out to Go Plus support to make sure it was deleted, just to avoid any charge or any kind of stuff.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, I see another hand raised.
That might be me.
I'm sorry, it says here AI Tech Boss Jen, so I
Yes.
don't know
Yeah,
how to
Jennifer.
call you.
Thank you.
Jennifer got it.
I have two quick questions.
Sure.
One, I had requested the Go Plus membership or the Go Plus account. Do you know how long it takes to get that?
To get your Go Plus account, you just have to send an email to support at
I did.
usegoplus.com. Ah, okay.
Yeah, I did. So I'm wondering how long it takes to get it. Like
Ah,
weeks,
okay.
days, like
I see. It shouldn't take that much. Can you provide me your email so I can follow up?
sure, I'll put it in the chat. Um, and then I had another question about tags.
Sure.
Is this the right place to ask?
Yes.
Okay, great. So I have all the modules, and I wanted to tag certain trainings. So I'm wondering how I've been trying hard to do that because I have different levels for different people. So the training should be for different tags because I'm going to tag different levels. Does that make sense? Like I know
Okay.
how to tag like an entire, like hide an entire module, but I want to tag certain, is it possible? I was told it was, but to tag trainings.
Oh, okay, I see. I think I remember that question from you in the tickets. Okay. Um, so what I understand from your reply is you want to tag a training for a group of people,
Yes.
but you want that the training has the tag instead of the people, or how?
No, the people can be tagged, but how does it connect to a training?
Okay.
It's great that I'm tagging them, but there's no way to tag a training or you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, got it. Okay, so first of all, with the tags, when using the unlock training or unlock model actions, uh, the first step will be always to lock all the content because with the tags you will unlock it.
Hmm.
So what you have to do in those kind of scenarios is you have to set automations that will unlock the trainings you want to the tags you want. So for
But that
example, if
but there's
sure,
no way. Can you show me? Because the only way it unlocks is for a certain time, like a time period or after a certain amount of days. There was I couldn't find out where to unlock
sure.
based on a tag. Do you mind sharing your screen or I can share mine?
No, I'm sharing my screen. Just give me
Okay,
a
thank you.
moment. You're welcome. Okay, so let me know when you're able to see it.
I can see it. Well, yeah, I can
Perfect.
see it now.
Okay, so mm, mm, mm. I'm going to create a new one and we'll see. We'll use tag add and just select a random one and add them. Okay. So here's the automation that is triggered when the people receive that tag. And here in the actions, it's the action to
Mm,
unlock a training.
got it. That's the part I was missing. I was doing it in the training itself, not down there. I think that's what
Oh,
the instructions are not very clear in the tutorials.
okay, I see. Yep. Here is the unlock training. You also have
Okay.
the unlock module one. That this
Okay.
one what is going to do is to unlock all the trainings inside that module. Uh, this is so you don't have to go one by one in a
One by
specific
one.
module.
So
Yeah,
like say I had like a premium membership, I can unlock the modules for them, but like a basic, I can unlock trainings because it's probably less. So to
right.
start with, I have to lock everything. I think that was the confusion for me. I didn't realize it to lock everything at the beginning, right?
Yeah,
Okay, that's great. Thank you. And I put my email in the chat. I appreciate it. It's taken me
yes,
hours
you're
trying
very
to figure
welcome.
that out.
Yeah.
I feel like the instructions missed like one sentence to say, look down there, not look in the training, because it just says add the tag, but it doesn't say where to do it. So in the
Okay.
instructions that you sent me, like I know it was the instructions from Xperiencify, but I think they're missing this key sentence.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, thank you.
It's- Oh, yes, I'm seeing the article right now. You're right. It says to log the training in step 3, and then it says edit any experience. Okay, so you mean that it could say go to step 5 again, and
Yeah, because
okay,
I was in the training itself. I wasn't,
got it.
yeah, I knew I wasn't losing my mind.
Okay, now I see the
Thank you.
confusion. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
I'll make a note to change that. I'll put it after the meeting to the unlock training article. Perfect. Okay, and let me grab your email to follow up with your Go Plus account.
Thank you very much. And just to clarify, if we have a lifetime membership, for the lifetime, we don't have to pay for Go Plus? I'm just making sure I'm not going to get no hidden fees. I saw
Okay,
Lucia shaking her head. No, I just want
Well, Lifetime
okay,
XP doesn't qualify you for Lifetime Go Plus.
okay. Because in the, so what does it qualify you for?
okay,
He
Because
so
he
there's
had
a,
in the
he had
documentation it says lifetime
yeah
access. So
yeah.
for XP.
So basically, Go Plus is now included with all accounts in XP right now,
right,
monthly and lifetime. This is
right,
quite new, and it came just a little bit before the Black Friday offer. Regarding the fees, the only fee that is right now fee because you will get the that money in credits. It's the $1 per month or $12 per year. Because Go High Level didn't let us to have the accounts just for free.
right.
So they require that the accounts have a credit card attached, and they require to do the minimum charge that will be
Okay,
$1. So
right.
that's why we are giving those two $12 as credits back to you, because that's not free because you're being charged for something, but we are getting back to you as credits because it's not so fair, but there was no much to do with that
Okay.
because Go High Level didn't want it.
So lifetime is $12 a month, but we'll get a credit. I mean, $12 a year. I don't, that's it.
Yeah,
Great. Okay, thank you.
you're
So
welcome.
Lucia, that might have been a happy surprise for you.
Yes, I went through quite a shenanigan with my Go Plus account because there was an error in how the original offer was advertised. But I have a note to myself to go and double check that with Mr. Murrayman. Anyway, um, sorry, were you finished? My hand was up, but it's gone again now.
I'm
Let me
done.
there.
Thank you.
Jesus, can I share my screen and show you the invalid record thing from GoDaddy?
Sure.
So this is just me trying to do this first line of stuff here, putting in the name, putting in the value. And
Okay,
this is my nightmare trying to publish my courses and have a life here on XP.
I see.
Um, on the weekend when I put them all in, 3 out of 5 were rejected.
Mhm.
So I just deleted, I just like backed out of the whole thing. And so now I just thought, well, I'll do one while you guys are chatting, and this is what's happened. So I'm not going to waste my time doing 4 more. Like something's wrong here. And I'm wondering, is it something that I've entered? Am I doing it in I mean, this is in my DNS records for the domain, but is the subdomain what's messing with it?
Okay.
Because I'm trying to figure out the subdomain stuff. I don't know why I have to have a subdomain, but okay. Because that wasn't clear. That took months to get a clear answer on that one too. And eventually I just succumbed because I didn't want a subdomain. I wanted like a domain.
Yeah.
And then eventually people said, no, you can't. You have to have a subdomain. So now we've done that, but now I can't do anything. So
Okay.
what's your recommendation, my dear? Do you want my logins?
Interesting.
Just go and fix my GoDaddy. I don't even care. Seriously, I can't.
So you say GoDaddy just say tell to you come here, right?
Um, Clearly the information that I'm copying and pasting from XP is not working. You can see that on the screen. The default for TTL is usually an hour. It comes up default that way. I don't think that's going to make any difference. Oh my God. Nope, nope, didn't make any difference. The default should be an hour.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what to
Can
do.
you go back to XP?
Mhm. I've F5'd to update a couple times this morning just to make sure it's all tickety-boo. But I'm wondering if this pending DNS, oh, that she got all pretty. That's since we talked. DNS is active, so that's cool. Let's F5 again, just in case we need more. If that stuff down below is going to repopulate. No, it looks exactly the same. Yep.
So can I ask a question about this? This is Cindy. Are you saying that if we have a domain, like, so Lucia, you have your domain at GoDaddy, and what you're trying to do now is when people go to www dot whatever, what you want for your domain, that they will then go to this website, or is this website a subdomain of a website that you
I haven't built a page or a website for that. And you're making me think that perhaps that is the issue because I have not created the destination for it yet. Because I've been locked in this loop from hell. I haven't bothered to, I don't want to duplicate my work, right? So I haven't built the WordPress page in my website that would be forwarded. I'm not hosting a second site for this. That's what Go Plus and XP are for. I shouldn't have to host another website. So what I will do is I will have a page on my Brave Stages website, my standard company website, that is Brave Stages 360 as a page. And then I will forward that wherever it needs to go on XP. Is that what you were talking about?
Well, I'm just wondering, usually a subdomain doesn't have a .com. It's usually just, it's sort of like / organize or / something else. That's my experience. I could be, so I'm not saying that having it as a .com on your subdomain. I'm wondering, like, I have a regular website. And then what I was trying to figure out here, and I think it would be helpful for others, is to understand that this Xperiencify site, where all of our courses are, could be one of two things. One, a subdomain. So it's like best, your domain. So you have Xperiencify / and then your name of your company, not .com. And then, so that's one option, or it's just forwarded to that. So what I'm thinking about is, what do you send to people when they're going to when you're promoting the course, you're sending them to your WordPress site? Is that the first goal? Or are you
I'm researching right in front of you. A subdomain is, dot blah blah.com, as I was instructed by XP and GoDaddy. I got lost on my original question. If I could just refocus on Jesus, if you wouldn't mind. Just because I have ADHD and I don't need the distraction. It's not helpful for anybody. I'm long-winded. So, Jesus, do you have integrating what Cindy brought up, which is very valid, into the research I just did on the format of my subdomain? What are we doing?
Interesting. Uh, uh, uh.
I will seriously give you a temporary login for my GoDaddy if you want. Like, you know how you can do that? I will email you a temporary login for my GoDaddy if I have to. I just can't wait any longer to get this up and running. I'm very frustrated with the product.
I see. Okay.
So
Okay.
I don't want to
So
suck the life out of this meeting, but I can't deal with this anymore. Like it's enough.
sure, I get it. Okay. So
Mm.
in this case, the best way to do this is I need you to write a ticket for this to support with this
Yeah.
screenshot.
Okay.
This what you're sharing, the CNAME not being valid with
I
the.
have shared the screen with support at XP on multiple occasions. You can go back through my tickets. Um, and I get referred to GoDaddy by Raquel or Rachel. So um, I'm going to try that one more time.
Okay. Uh, do you think you're able to send us a screenshot of the reply of GoDaddy?
I'm on the phone with GoDaddy when they tell me to go
Oh,
ask X. I'm
on
on the
phone. Okay.
phone with GoDaddy. We're both watching. GoDaddy and I are trying to enter the CNAME data as I've indicated today. I need to take a breath. I'm getting very frustrated. I'm sorry about my emotions. Um, when I have written to XP with screenshots of my GoDaddy invalid records, they tell me to go back to GoDaddy. GoDaddy tells me that I need to go to XP. So I'm going to try one more time to send XP support. I'm going to put attention Jesus in the subject line. And I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that I get to actually use my XP product at some point in 2024.
Got it.
Because
Okay.
I'm sort of out of patience and I'm very frustrated that anyway, I've reiterated I'm going to shut up because I'm not cute anymore. like, like
Don't worry, I
frustration
understand
is
it.
yeah, like I'm sorry, but I'm on some sort of Groundhog Day psycho loop with this. And I would like to do business because I'm broke. So I'm frustrated.
Got it. Yeah, I totally understand it. In the moment I see your email with this information, I'm going to personally take over it, and I'll put it as urgent in my to-do list. Okay,
Thank you.
you're very welcome. So, I see that we have left 1 minute. So you say that if I do you host, um,
What did you say, dear?
okay, so if I make you host, the meeting won't stop, you said?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Make me host. Yep.
Okay, so I already make you the host.
So it should be good. I'm the host now. I have the paid account. We should be fine.
Okay. So I still see the message less than 1 minute, but you say that it won't matter and it won't end.
Uh, um, it should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be good.